Hey folks, and welcome to Remnants of the Precursors. My name's Ben, and let's see how we're doing in this game. I like to make a habit of going through to the status screen just to see where we are. So we're winning on technology. Our population is pretty low, and we've got an appalling fleet strength compared to the Alkari and the Ignioid. We also don't have that many planets. This is quite obvious if you look at the the size of our neighbours' the size of our neighbours' empires. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and what we got there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So, with Cylons here are on our sort of length. Now, I think that what we're going to do, we need to finish this war with the Prrshans quite quickly. I'd like to do that as quickly as possible. Now, this should be fine. We do need to send some more population from our main planets over to Adhil to take it. They've got 88 population, so it's going to take a while. Now, we could reduce the time by bombarding them, but I'm not really keen on doing that. Let's just get an idea of where we're at with our technologies as well. So, computer tech is where we're particularly effective with our research. So I think what I would like to do is jump up the tech tree as quickly as possible with computers. I'm just going to jump over to the Master of Orion manual, which, as far as I know, Remnants of the Precursors follows pretty much exactly. And let's just see if I can drag this over. Okay, so we've got Battle Computer Mark 4 on the horizon, and as you can see, that's technology level 15. So we want to kind of maintain this this tech lead that we've got with in computer tech. It's really important because it will boost all of our espionage and espionage defense efforts. So with that in mind, I'm going to try, once I've got Class 5 planetary shields, and maybe this can control dead, I might start crashing computer research, because yeah, just maintaining that lead just might give us an edge. I think we're going to be in a war soon, a big war. I mean, we're already at a war with the Prrshans, but I think that this is just an appetizer for the meal to come, should we say. So it's going to be important for us to start building some fleets really quickly. With that in mind, I started building some MPG bombers. Just seeing the size of our neighbours' empire and territory has kind of put the fear of God into me a little bit. So we started building missile bases. Now, just to respond to a little bit further to one of the comments I had regarding the wisdom of building missile bases over fleets. As far as I know, missile bases are cheaper. Secondly, they are static, so you can't move them about in order to defend different planets. So if you've invested missile bases on one planet, they're only going to be defending that particular planet. The thing about missile bases is that they force the player to bring bombers. So if they've not got anything that can take out your missile bases, they're not going to be any use, right? Now you can also force them to take certain types of ships by your fleet, the way that your fleet is composed too. But you should also consider that missile bases have infinite missiles. I think that's how it works. I don't think there's a limit on them. So providing that you can screen your missile bases from enemy bombers, and you can take out any ships that are kind of invulnerable to your missiles for whatever reason, then it makes every system much more defensible. Now the problem with this is, of course, that all the credits that you're spending on missile bases is not going into research, or it's not going into ship development. So ship to production, sorry. So you have to be careful. You don't want to just build tons of missile bases. Although if you do have planets with lots of missile bases, I mean, they're pretty safe, up until a certain point. we are going to maximize the power of our missile bases by putting shields on them. Once we've got these shields, now I don't know if anybody else in the game has got these shields yet. Let's just have a look to see what we've got. No, I mean we're ahead. We are ahead in the tech tree. Look, the others haven't got anything that we've got, and as soon as we start developing them, they're going to start begging us for it. And I'm reluctant to give out any of my technology, particularly with the Alkari. Despite being pacifistic, they've actually they've broken an NAP, which suggests to me they're about to start attacking, and they do have a big fleet. So we need to start really pushing our tech development so that we've got an advantage somewhere, because we can play tall compared to these guys. I mean, look, these guys are like 170, 200 factories, you know, and whereas we've got 500 on some of these planets, you know, or over 500 factories on some of these planets. So just be aware that even though we don't have as many planets, we can outproduce our opponents, or we can at least keep up with them with regards to production. Also, with these two artifact planets really will pump out research in a big way, like really big way. So it's, you know, I'm going to try and push. Let's try and get these factories up and running, and we're going to start going for research at the same time. I'd like to try and get planetary shields quick. The faster we can get that, the better. We're going to also try to end this war here, but I mean, it might be wise for me to try and take this jungle planet here, and then, I mean, I would like these planets here. The only thing is now I am concerned about being able to defend everything. But in order to keep up with these guys, with the Ignioids and the Alkari particularly, we are going to need more planets. And every planet that I can get that's a size 95 or a size 100, like this one will be, is going to be another 500 factories, right? And you have to look. Let's just count this in terms of how many factories we've got. Okay, so we have got some scouts. We can start moving around and scouting other systems, which I want to do immediately. We did find a nice planet here. We can't quite get it yet, unfortunately. But let's start moving. Let's start moving our scouts around. This is not mine. That is a Prrshans. Okay. Oh, we've got some more scouts here. Oh, right. Okay. Just want to clear something up, and I must apologise. Where I was thinking that there was a bug because I couldn't see these scouts being built, and that is because there's an option on here. I was being a bit ham-fisted with the way that I was doing stuff. Now you can turn off the names, yeah, of the systems. Sometimes it can be helpful, and underneath you can actually turn off the display of certain ship types. So you can hide transports. Well, the first click hides all the unarmed ships. That hides all the scouts and anything that's just got no weapons on. The second one will hide all transport ships, so you are just looking at war fleets then. And these are really useful when you've got a lot of ships. Like, for example, you've got a lot of ships here, and you're trying to figure out what all these are. You can kind of go through them and remove any extraneous ones. With the coming changes to from 1.9, which is dropping soon, I believe, there will be a change to the way that transports are funded. So before, transport, if you send a transport, it costs 1 billion credit per transport, per 1 million colonists or troopers that you're sending. Ray thinks that this is one of the final parts of Master of Orion that can still be gamed to the point where people are encouraged just to constantly micromanage by sending, one fleet here. As soon as, just before they hit their, population limit, they start sending, fleets everywhere, and it's just ugly and unnecessary. And so what he's doing is he's making it so that the minimal cost for transports is going to be 10. So you're discouraged from sending any less than 10 transports less than 10, basically. So it's going to change the game a little bit, but it should change the game for the better. It shouldn't. It's basically there just to discourage excessive micromanagement. It doesn't mean that you can't send less than 10. It just means that you get charged for 10 ships. So, I mean, you're going to have to balance out whether those extra 5 colonists you need are really going to be worth paying 10 billion credits for, and that kind of stuff. So, you know, it is a change, but I think that I trust in Ray's vision that he's sticking to the original spirit of the Master of Orion design, which was to reduce micromanagement. And anything that's, you know, anything that reduces micromanagement without drastically changing the game is I'm all for. So, okay, let's start playing. So we've got I don't think that the Prrshans have got anything really that they can throw at us now. Although I don't want to leave Al-Maysan unguarded again. That was a real big mistake. So, however, this is now my planet. You don't want to be terraforming it. Oops. Let's just take that down a little bit. There we go. And just put it all into factories. So we need to start sending some population now from Meklar, Zoltar and Mainframe quickly. I don't want to have to mess around with this too much. The problem being because we need to start pushing ships out now. We've got a nice tech lead. Now we need to push out ships. It's tempting just to keep climbing up the tech tree, and I will constantly be putting money into the tech tree because it is important. But really, we need to. What are we doing here? We don't build any more scouts. There we go. Let's just stop those. We want to be building. Ships. Ships is really important, and we need missile bases too. And for the reasons why I stated before, I just think missile bases are really important. Whether you know, not everyone will agree with me there, but I just like having them. They make me feel safer. So I'm going to carry on building my industry, but I'm also going to I need to keep some in tech because I do want to keep getting some of these technological breakthroughs that we're getting. Yeah, look, you'll notice that we are getting a big increase if we equalize. Well, it's not a huge increase actually, but it's a significant increase in research points if we balance it out. But it might be worth, once we've got these you know, force fields, controlled dead, sublight, and I'm going to start rushing for Battle Computer 5 just to get our computer tech up. Okay, I'm repeating myself now, so let's just play. Oh, we've met the humans. Okay, these look like they might be friendly, at least perhaps pacifist or honourable. We've met a Persian fleet. Let's just auto-resolve that. And do we want to bombard? No, we don't. So, Zoltar... Right, Pentium is nearly at full pop. Let's send... I think Zoltar's going to be the furthest away. Yeah, Zoltar is 6.2 light years. They're 5.3 and 4.9. So let's send transports from Zoltar first, and we're going to send... I'll send 20, and then we're going to blitz our... I'm going to have to try and balance it out a little bit. Oh no, Zoltar's, we are already fully blown on that. So yeah, okay, let's just leave it at that. That's good. And Mainframe, just see how far that was again. I didn't check. That's 7 years. Yeah, the transports take such a long time, and transports from here are going to take 5, so we don't want to send them from there yet. It'll be the same here too. Oh, 6. Okay, so next turn I'm going to send some from Meklar, and then the turn after that I'm going to send them from Mainframe. And then we are going to take Adhil. We're going to need more than just 20, 40, 60. We're going to have to keep sending them. So next turn I will also send more from Meklar, from Zoltar, and I want to get Adhil quickly, and we can get this planet up and running. The sooner we get it, the better. We can also start fight. We can also try to take the fight to Ylaria, and I think that we've got because we've got 2 fleets now. We can probably do that successfully. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that fleet over. I'm also going to send 10 laser boats and 1 MPG bomber. Yeah, it's not a very efficient way of doing things really, but I think the laser boats are actually quite slow. Let's just send 1 MPVG bomber that back. That just gives us 1 ship, and they've got nothing that's actually coming in at the moment. So it seems like a bit of a messy way of doing things, but there we go. Okay. We've scouted a new system with nothing in, and there's an Inferno-sized planet. We've built some more MPG bombers. Okay, so we've got 20 laser boats and 1 MPG bomber against 2 Lynxes, and we've got one missile base. So let's just move this MPG bomber around. Hopefully we're not going to lose it. We might do, but we'll see. These lynxes have got a lot of weapons by the looks of it. We didn't take much damage though. We actually wiped it out pretty quick. Hopefully we can get close just to drop these nuclear bombs. Nearly. I'm just going to auto-play this now. There we go, we got it. We didn't lose a ship. So, our forces are orbiting... No, we don't want a bomb. Why was we... hang on a minute. How many did I just send back? Oh, I sent 3 I've sent... That was stupid. I kind of got confused, and I actually sent 3 neutron bombers back to there. That's fine. We can send some back in a minute. I'm just being a bit thick. It does happen, I'm afraid. I'm gonna send some of these ships to Pentium. I think we start spreading some ships out so that the silicoids can actually see. What are these marble ships that they've got? They've got a lot of those. Let's go to their military. Yeah, they've got 218 medium ships, 15 large ships. We haven't had a battle computer on these, so we can't really tell. It might be worth us sending a sort of medium scout with a battle computer on, just so we can figure out what it is that we've got there. Yeah, I think these might have made a mistake again. I've just left just one of these bombers. Why do I keep doing that? I'm such an idiot. Okay, keep going. No habitable planets, and we've got ship combat again. And that's just got heavy lasers, and yeah, we're just going to auto-play this. They're not going to defeat me, I don't think. There we go. And no, it's just, we don't want to bomb it. Okay, we've reached the maximum amount of colonists. We're going to keep building these MPG bombers. And Zoltar has released its maximum number of colonists. Yeah, I was going to send more transports, wasn't I? That's what I forgot to do last turn. I'm being a bit scatty today. Sorry, guys. I think part of the reason is because I'm playing quite late tonight. Okay, so we're going to send 20 from there as well. We're going to keep sending transports down to Adderhill. We are going to need a fair amount of them. So let's just we'll just keep balancing it out. It's a shame to have to send population from these planets. You don't really want to do that. It's just not. It's not the smartest thing to do. But unfortunately, I do want to take this planet, and the overall effect of getting one of the yet another planet early is just going to be. It's just going to be really powerful. So. Okay, I'm going to send another MPG bomber out that way. I'm going to keep a few. I'm not going to set a rally point because I don't want them all going there. I want a few there just in case the Igniois do decide to start some trouble with us. I mean, look at their relative fleet strength. It's just ridiculous compared to us. I would be very surprised if they didn't declare war very quickly. The technological advantages that we have might be what's stopping them. And technology is so important in this game that they might well have, you know, they've got twice as many large ships almost, and they've got like 10 times as many medium ships. But if their medium ships can't actually hurt mine, then you know, a tenth of the fleet that can kill something that is 10 times as big is so much better, right? So I'm not too worried. We do need to pump this spending up here and try and balance this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, still building missile bases on Pentium. I'm just going to keep building missile bases on Pentium until we've got lots. And then we're going to get the shields as soon as they're ready. So we're about to break sublight drive and the planetary shields as well. So let's just keep going with those. More ship combat. It's just the same. It's the same thing. I'm just going to auto resolve it. And no, we've got 80. All right, we've got 80 transports on the way now. Not quite made up picked up the slack yet. I think I'm going to send. Oh, let me just have a look. Turn these transports back on. Those are 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 4 years. I'm going to wait a few more years, and then I'm going to send a few from. I'll send a few from Almason as well. They're 3 years away, so I'll wait one more turn and send a few more. Another MPG bomber. Okay, Meklar has reached the maximum number of colonists again. Excellent. So let's just hold that eco spending. And back into ships. Oh, did I build another? I did actually want to build a second design, didn't I? We do now have the capability of having a heavy ion cannon, so we can put normal ion cannons or heavy ion cannons onto a ship. Now, our MPG bombers here are reasonably good at taking out small fighters. They, if you know, a stack of 10 of those is going to really tear apart a big set of medium ships. It might be worth just taking something with some bigger guns on. And do we have fusion bomb? Yes, we do. We do have fusion bombs. So let's just see what we can develop here. Okay, we do want a battle scanner. It's just going to have to adjust our. I mean, we don't need a lot of heavy ion cannons. We could just have a couple of heavy ion cannons and then some normal ion cannons. Where are we? Ion cannons. And then we could have some fusion bombs too. So the ion cannons are already doing 3 to 8. Now they don't reduce shields like the neutron pellet guns. So against shielded ships, they're probably going to be, you know, against ships with shielding 3, 4. They're probably going to be about as effective. So they're actually quite effective, but they're very effective against unshielded ships. They're going to tear through unshielded ships. So it might be worth just putting. I mean, fusion bombs are really important too. Obviously, on a bomber, you want decent amount of bombs, but having a long range gun can be helpful too, especially against larger ships. So I wonder if we can jiggle this a little bit so we can get. No, it doesn't seem to be working. We don't have an ECM jammer either. I'm not that bothered about ECM jammers unless the enemies are using a lot of missiles. The ECM jammers are very, very useful on bombers because you generally want to be using them to bomb planets, and they always have missile bases after a certain part of the game. Let's deploy this design and we'll call it ion. We'll just call it an ion battleship, something like this. Ion cannon. Oh, ion bomber, there we go. Ion bomber, then I know what's on there. In fact, we'll call it fuzz bomber 2. MBO2. There we go. Ion fusion bomber 2. And I think I might switch to a few of those. We don't want too many of them. The MPG bomber is also good. Although the MPG bomber has an outdated bomb in it now, so it's going to be better for. It'll be better for taking down smaller ships, but a good mix will be cool because those MPGs are pretty good still. The neutron pellet guns are still quite still effective. Are we still building ships here? No. We've got lots of scouts. Don't know if we can send them out anywhere. Let's just get rid of that. So, yeah, we can start sending some of these scouts out. I mean, we've got scouts all over the place, but oops. I see what I've done there. Let's just send a few out in these different directions. Send a few to Pentium as well, so we can, just in case they do declare war on us, sometimes it's useful to have scouts. Okay, MPG bomber. Send another one out to Pentium. And yeah, we'll start building these ion fusion bombers. They're going to take 2 years each to build these things, but that's because they've got significantly stronger weapons on them. Okay, and I'm gonna send 2 of these back. There we go. So because I made a mistake just leaving one MPG there. I don't think there's going to be a big problem though. They've got quite a lot of ships here. I think I can take them though, unless they've drastically upgraded their technologies. Let's just see what we can get with regards to technology from people. Right, we haven't got. We're way ahead of everyone, so I think it's probably going to be a bit of a futile endeavour. Alkari might have something that we want if they're still willing to trade with us. No, but we can get a better trade agreement with them. See if they go for an MP. No, they don't want a non-aggression pact with us. That's a shame. Ignioids, I've already got 400 billion credit trade agreement. Yeah, I mean we're going to take a bit of a hit to our trade income, but we're going to start making a fair amount of money. I'm going to start putting a little bit of spending into the reserve spending now, because we want to get some of these planets up and running quickly as soon as we can. This one, for example, Almazan, I think is probably a good candidate for some extras, throwing some money into. But let's put everything we've got into that planet right now, and that will you do lose money putting money into the treasury. However, it can be worth it, because you know, if I ditch a load into the reserve here, every turn it's going to double its production, so it'll be running at, you know, double production basically, as long as there's that fund in there, and that's going to help it get off the ground as quickly as possible. So we really want that. It's a really worthwhile thing to do, even though ultimately it can be a little bit. Oh wow, these things have got 17 neutron pellet guns on. 17 neutron pellet guns is going to tear us a new one. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to think about how to go about this. I mean, we could actually lose this. Let's see how we do. What have we got here? This thing's got no shields, 1 heavy laser nuclear bombs. This has just got Gatling lasers. Oh, sorry, it's my NPG. I was looking at my own bombers. They've got 17 neutron pellet guns. Ah, this is nothing. We'll be fine. Ah, this is all right. Let's just get these laser boats up. Okay. We've got to get there quick though, because these missiles are doing a lot of damage. So let's try and take these guys out as quickly as possible. I don't want to lose any. I don't really want to lose any ships. Losing ships is bad in this game. Let's just keep them there. Oh yeah, we've lost one now. Damn it. Oh, we've got 7 missile bases. I don't know if we're going to do this now. We might. This might be a bit beyond us. Although we have got quite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to manage this. Let's try and take these lynxes out. If nothing else, we're going to do a fair amount of damage to the enemy. So we're going to lose all these fighters. That's okay. Yeah, we've nearly lost our ship. I'm gonna retreat these. It's not worth losing them. Okay, so we underestimated the strength of their fleet there. We've got another ship combat. Oh, that's just because they built a missile base. It's just auto resolve it. They're not going to do anything damage to me. No, we don't want to bomb it. And we want to start. How far are these away now? 3 years, 2 years. Let's send a load of transports from Almazan. Let's send 10 from there, and then we'll send from mainframe. We're going to send 10 down here. Maybe 10 down from there. I need to get into the habit of sending 10 at a time. So send some from Zoltar straight down here. We'll send some from Meklar as well. Oh. Send 10. There we go. Yeah, we keep catching spies. That's because we've got decent computer tech. Incidentally, I'm surprised I've not had any tech breakthroughs. So let's just see what's going on with that. Bombard. Oh, there we go. Controlled dead. We've got sublight drives too. Excellent. And we've got some Inferno planets near us. I think we've got a Tundra planet close as well. Enhanced Eco Restoration though. This is going to be a good one. It eliminates 5 units of industrial waste, so it just boosts our economy. Also, this is going to be good to go for. That is actually probably better. I don't know. It's difficult for me to say without getting a calculator out. I think that I'm not quite sure which is going to be a better bet. I reckon that it's going to be terraforming, but I'm going to go for enhanced eco restoration first. Mind you, terraforming will be good because we are at that point now. No, we'll leave it. We'll get this first because, okay, my reasoning behind that is that we are about to go to war, and it's going to be more difficult to be able to put spending into terraforming if we want to keep our fleet production up and our research. So I think it will be a better thing for us to get a bonus that passively upgrades everything rather than us having to put more money into it. Iridium fuel cells is useful. Inertial stabilizer is very useful, and energy pulsar. Yeah, this can be useful if the enemies are using different multiple fleets. I'm not really that fussed. I think I'll just go for inertial stabilizer for now because that's going to help us in combat, and I will put inertial stabilizers on stuff. They can be useful. Pentium's still banging these missile bases out, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, let's see how we've got 92 population Mercians to take out now. I might just send some more transports, just try and send some more through. Oops, what did I just do there? I didn't mean to do that at all. Undeployed fleet, there we go. It's one of the things that I will say, sometimes it's good to turn off the transport ships. There we go, so you can actually see which you're moving. So let's go to Zoltar, send transports. Oh, we can't send it, that's right. Yes, we can. And then 10. Apologies for being a bit scatterbrained tonight, folks. We'll send 10 from there too. Again, we'll put some spending back into growing our pops back up. Yeah, same. It is a big drain on your individual planetary economies by sending these transports out like this, but it's worth it. It'll be worth it. I mean, I would like to take all those factories intact, save me spending on it. Although I don't know whether it's a particularly effective way of doing things. I mean, one way of just taking this would be just to glass the planet completely and then just colonize it again, or just to reduce the Mercians just to a few pop. But they don't have any technology that I can take. But I think it's good practice just to take things, to take them rather than to bombard. Generally speaking. Okay. Let's just autoplay this. There we go. And we got 135 Meklar troops incoming now. That should do it. Well, here's the first 40, so let's see how we do. We've got the same technology. The Persians have got natural advantage being the defenders, and we are doing really badly. Really, really badly. I don't know why we're doing so badly. That was absolutely appalling. I don't know why we did so badly there. An extra 5 bonus shouldn't have caused us that. That's just bad luck. Okay, we're probably gonna have to send some more ships in because we just lost a lot of troopers. Oh dear. Yeah, let's just keep sending these transports. Oh god, that's so frustrating. Like those Persians really don't want to give up their territory. It's not like cats at all. Normally when cats are threatened, they just go away. They give their territory up really quickly. Okay. Well, actually that depends on the cat. I'm going to say that with a caution. Okay, right. So let's see where we are. Okay. Technology wise. Okay, we've nearly got planet class V. We're about to break battle computer anyway. I think I'm just going to keep keep it balanced, keep our research balanced, just to maximize that amount that we're getting. Here's an X-35. Come on, guys. I hope you make a better account for yourselves. The previous troops did really poorly. Okay, this is better. We're doing better now. We're getting better dice rolls. Come on, you can do it. Ah, okay. They made a better account of themselves though. There, they gave as good as they got. So we've only got 36 Persian troops left there now, which is fine. Let's just go through. Oops. Yeah, that's right. We just want to drop the spending here a little bit and put it straight back into ships. Okay. Mainframe. Yeah, we're getting some good research. We're getting decent research done now. I might just rush battle computers. Let's get that battle computer done, so that we can not only put them on our new ships, but we'll also be able to have better spying and espionage capabilities. Just out of interest, let's just see what we were doing with all this spying. Okay, so we can probably start sabotaging the Persians. So we've got 2 spy networks in there. I might put a bit more money in. The rest of them we're just spending money on infiltration. See, we haven't got a very high computer tech at the moment, but once we've broken in Battle Computer Mark 4, we're going to start. You'll see a drastic increase in the way that our espionage works. Okay, no, we don't want to bombard. Here's another 30 Meklar troops. I'm just going to skip this one so it's a bit quicker. Okay, we got them down to 12. Okay. They've got 35 of these lynxes. Yeah, the Persians are really fighting back. One option that I have is taking what I've got and making peace with them. I mean, I'm pretty sure that once I've taken these planets, I could probably just send my whole fleet over and just take the Isle area. Just see how these guys are looking with our diplomacy. They're still relaxed. They're still relaxed as well. Yeah, they're making trade profit with us, and that's one of the things that is helping us. See how the Cylons are doing. If we can get them to join the Persian War. They want personal deflector shield. Nah, we don't need your help. I'm not willing to give the I don't like giving the Cylons technology. That sounds mean, doesn't it? But I mean, they will just use it against me eventually. They won't stay pacifist forever. We found an ultra rich, and it's a size 40 ultra rich as well. Now that is a nice planet. And we found a dead environment planet here. Okay, we've met a hostile fleet. Oh, they've just built a missile base. That's fine. There we go. 50 troops on the way. I think we might win this. The statistics state that we should probably win this. So, come on, guys, you can do it. Let's just wipe those kitties out. There we go. And we've taken another planet. There's our Battle Computer Mark 4. So now we don't need any of these battle computer techs. Are no good now. Sorry, this one's no good. Improved space scanner is really going to be useful. Improved robotics control 4 is super useful. I'm tempted to go for that. Let me just have a look at another look at this at our tech screen. I hope you can see that. So where are we looking? Improve robotics controls 4, is it? Yeah, 4. So that would push us up to 18. Battle Computer Mark 5 would push us up to 20. Bearing in mind that each one of these levels gives us a bonus to our spying rolls, right? So I think that's it. I think I'm not sure if it affects anything else, but yeah, let's go for, mind you, improved space scan is really useful too. It's only level 13, but it will come quite quickly. I think actually I'll go for that. Yeah, I think I'll take that. The Merchants want to end hostilities. I really should push these guys further. One thing is that sending all this population is hamstringing my own development, but we are going to need more planets, and we've taken what? We've taken 2 planets from them now. I'm gonna accept this for now, and I'm gonna try and build up. We'll take what we've got. This might be a mistake, but I mean, we won't be able to genocide them without a big penalty either. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've now got 6 planets, which is about half of what my rivals have got. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're catching up with the Alkari. We're never going to catch the silicoids with that, but that's no problem. So let's just go to our intelligence now, and let's just put the we'll put the just drop some spending. We don't want to spend too much money on that. I don't think anybody's got anything that's worth stealing. Yeah, we're still way ahead in technology. Even, I mean, the Cylons might start catching up if they start getting a lot of planets. I think it's probably the Cylons might be a good conquest, because if you leave them too long, they can get really technologically advanced. The alternative is to try to befriend them. Now you'll notice that our diplomacy with the Persians was still really low, but we did get a bonus for the peace treaty, and we'll start seeing that kicking in next turn. Let me just have a look at this fleet strength. So yeah, we've dropped the Persians' fleet strength right down. I mean, I could have just finished these guys off, but I think that let's just try. I don't want to be pumping out ships forever, and particularly I don't want to be dropping population from my planets forever. That's not a good thing to be doing. We don't want to be constantly putting money into spending, to grow population. It's just not the best thing to be doing. But we do need to be building lots of these ships. So we've got 2 scouts, 1 iron fusion bomber, 2 and NPG bombers. Yeah, these guys they've colonized absolutely everything. Let's get a fusion bomber down here just to stop them from colonizing this planet, because I don't want anything. I shouldn't have let them take these either, really. I should have had ships guarding them. I've not really been paying attention, and I should have done that. I should have had ships guarding these planets to fight them off. It would have caused a war probably, but it's going to cause a war anyway, and they've got a lot of planets now. It might be time to start trying to get ourselves an alliance of some kind. The thing is, the difficulty level we've got it on is going to make that quite difficult. The Persians are never going to do it. See if we can get a trade treaty with the humans. Now, if you can play relatively tall, right? If you've got lots of robotic controls and you're the Meklar, and you've got reasonable relations with your neighbours to the point where you can start getting a lot of money for trade. Trade can actually become quite valuable over the years. I don't want to put too much into reserve now. I want to really start powerhousing my economy. So we've got these other 2 planets. Let's send some transports from Almazan to Adhil just to get this one going, and then we can use this to grow pops. So, let's just turn this up. Why was that making technology? See, I'm really not paying attention. We don't want to be building defense here, so let's just put everything into. That wants to be into. There we go. Into industry. Yeah, these want to be going into industry too. We want to grow. We want to grow these. Convert these factories over so we can start using them, because at the moment we've got no factories, but we did actually. Oh, how long has that been sat like that for? Okay, never mind. We'll just pretend that I've been playing optimally, shall we? How are we doing? Oh, we're into 45 minutes, so I'm going to end the episode in a minute, guys. Oh, and here we are, the Clacons. Oh, the Insecton even, I'm sorry. I'm the Insecton, and you are the battle mode. An odd name for another like me, but you say you are nothing like me. This is becoming a most irritating encounter. Well, those guys aren't very friendly then. We've made a hostile Alkari fleet. Let's just retreat. The humans want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, alright, let's go for it. The reason why I'm going to do that is the more... Did we get one with the Cylons as 2? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we've got an NAP with the Cylon, and we've got an NAP with the humans. So we've got the potential to be building some relationships here. We might need it if we go to war with the Ignioids, because look, their fleet strength is just monstrous. They've got, at least their size of their fleet is monstrous. Whether they're going to be able to handle the technology on our ships is another matter. Look, they are going to want to take this planet at sextants here. So I need to start making sure. Oh, where's that going? Yeah, this is not looking good. I think they're going to invade me. It looks like they've got some warships on the way. Damn it. How long have we got? One year. Okay, 1 year. Let's put the rest into oops. Try and get the rest into this. Into missile bases. Yeah, I think they're going to. These guys are on their way to declare war. And we're not, you know, we do have to be careful of the Persians as well. The Persians may well decide that they want to go back to war with us because they are ruthless, and they're not going to stick around being friendly for very long. They're a bit crazy. Okay, actually, I didn't look to see where the humans were at. They're a pacifist diplomat. Okay, so we've got quite a few pacifists around us. It's just the Ignioids that are xenophobic militarists. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode there because we've gone well over time. But I hope you're enjoying I hope you're enjoying it, and let me know how you think I'm doing in the comments. I'm fully aware that I've been making a few mistakes on this game. I probably shouldn't play so late at night. Okay, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye.